Hi, my name is Grant Kramer, and I'm a professor at the University of Nevada, Reno. Today, I'm going to talk to you from Nevada Sunset Winery, which is part of alternative model of wineries where three wineries are using the same facilities. Today, we will just talk about the Nevada Sunset Winery. I'm very proud to say that the owners of this winery were participants in the volunteer program in our experimental vineyard at the university.
I'm Alan Delisle, co-owner and co-winemaker of Nevada Sunset Winery.
And I'm Mike Steedman, also co-owner and co-winemaker of
Great.
Nevada Sunset.
How did you guys get started?
Well, we met at UNR, working in the vineyards up there, and just started making wines, and actually managing the vineyard together, and then we decided we'd start a winery together.
We thought it would be easy because they were just changing the law, and Mike was involved in that, but it was not as easy as we thought.
And what year did you start?
15.
Yeah.
15.
Yeah.
20, yeah, 15.
Yeah, we originally joined in 2015. It's like,
Okay.
where does time go?
I mean, that's when the law changed.
Yeah.
So I think it was 16 when we opened.
Correct.
Because it took us, it did. It took us a year to even find a place.
Okay. You've made some award-winning wines. How many wines do you make, and where do you get your grapes?
We probably, every year, we do about
15?
15 different varietals are from different vineyards of the same varietal. We've been getting upwards 30-40% from Nevada. Our first grapes we get every year is out in Yerington. We get Frontenac from Steve Pellegrini. It's wonderful. And then we get Silver Springs. We manage a vineyard out there, and we also managed a vineyard out in Fallon for Freight Ranch. We've worked with the university still, getting grapes from them, and various other people around. And then the rest we get third from Amador, Placerville area, and a third from Galt and Lodi.
Great. Where are you located?
We're in the brewery district in downtown Reno, 415 East 4th Street.
And what are your hours? When are you open?
That's always kind of changing, especially with COVID. Right now, we're Thursday, Friday, Saturday from 2 o'clock in the afternoon to about 8 o'clock at night.
What is the model of your winery?
We're an alternating proprietorship, which means more than one winery in the same location. So we have two other wineries here in the building with us. And from the start, we've always found that we get between half a ton and 2 tons at the max of grapes. So we have a lot of different varietals, and that allows us to use a lot of smaller Nevada vineyards to do grapes and to do some unusual varietals. Like this year we did a half a ton of Dornfelder from Lodi. And we like to do different things. We've got an Alicante Boucher. What else? We've got some
We did Albarino this year.
Albarino this year. So we like to experiment and find new varietals to do.
Great. So I won't get bored coming and tasting at your winery.
No. we would not allow you to get bored, I promise.
Yeah. Well, since there's only like there's now 7, 8 wineries in the state, there's not like you can go anywhere else. You can go to a different winery.
Yeah.
So we've tried to say, okay, fine, every 2-3 months we're going to change our menu.
Okay. I want to buy some bottles of your wine. Where can I get them?
Well, you can get them here. You can also get them at the Urban Market, the Flag Store, and Vino Volo at the airport are the 3 main distribution outlets that we have.
Awesome. So only here in northern Nevada.
Only here in northern Nevada.
Or in Reno, actually.
Well, actually, just in Reno.
Yes.
Yeah, we would love to expand, but like we said, we don't make a lot of individual varietals.
Yeah.
And actually, at Vino Volo at the airport, it's mostly our canned wine that
Okay.
people will pick up and take on flight.
Okay. Great. Can you tell me about the prestigious awards you won recently?
Sure. We actually ended up winning awards for all 4 of the wines we submitted to the San Francisco Chronicle competition.
Wow.
And we won 2 best of class, 1 double gold, and 1 silver.
That's awesome.
And it's exciting because our Riesling comes from 3 different vineyards in Nevada, so they're Nevada grapes. Our roots comes from mostly Fallon. We might have some from UNR, so it's all Nevada grapes. And then we did a white Grenache, and we did a Pinot from our friend Steve Grace's vineyards. So what was fun about our white Grenache was we didn't know you could make really a white out of a red grape. So we just did it as an experiment, and then we found out everybody's doing it. We're like, oh, cool. And so obviously we did pretty good to get a double gold.
Awesome.
So
Yeah.
we were very, very surprised and very excited.
So have you had any response to that yet from the local?
Actually, we have had a lot of people coming in and asking to taste them. Unfortunately, we're out of the Pinot Noir already. We sold out of it. We sold out of the white Grenache. We do have a little bit more Gewürztraminer and some Riesling left.
So they're going to have to buy futures
I know,
in order
right?
to get your award-winning
Yeah.
wines.
What's a shame, though, is in Fallon, they have turned out all the vineyards
Oh,
because it's they're doing their bourbons out there, and growing grapes in northern Nevada is not you don't make a lot of money on. So they've torn out that vineyard, and the university now has torn out their vineyard too. So we're left with Silver Springs, but we're going to make a go at it and see what we've got. Some other Riesling in Silver Springs that we're going to get to.
Okay, so the other cool thing about the awards is when you look through whoever else was competing, the Riesling and Gewürztraminer both say Appalachian, Nevada. So those are the only ones that are from Nevada, and we were up against all the California wineries, the Finger Lakes, some wineries in Texas. So that's a cool thing to represent Nevada.
that's fantastic. That's
Yeah.
incredible. What an honor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're the first, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
From Nevada.
Yeah. First
And
winery
and
in
and
Russia.
4 wines winning awards. That's incredible.
Believe me, we were very surprised.
It was a good year for you in that regard.
Yeah, and these are the 2019s.
Yeah.
We did, except for this one's 17.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I was like, Alan, I haven't heard anything. I guess we didn't win anything. And
Yeah.
I swear that same day we get this,
Get the
Awesome.
email.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's worth celebrating for sure. And here's a close-up of their award-winning wines. 2 bests of class and a double gold. There's the Riesling, the Gewürztraminer, and the white Grenache. So you're getting some Nevada grapes, but you're running out of some Nevada grapes. Where would you like to see more grapes coming from in Nevada? And so that for prospective growers in the future who might be looking for property, what do you think are more exciting areas that you would recommend people be looking at for growing grapes in the
It's
area?
tough because, that frost in June pretty much killed everything from here north because we had those people plant that commercial vineyard out in, is that Spanish Springs? Palomino Valley.
Yeah.
They all died.
Yeah.
So,
Across that. Yeah, so everything north of here, and then even in Fallon and Silver Springs, we had some freeze back.
It was an unusual year.
Yeah,
this year,
and we had
of
a
course.
drought in the middle of the winter.
And is there a particular variety that you like best that you would recommend people start thinking about planting?
well, the Riesling and Gewürztraminer usually grow really well. Limburger.
Limburger, the Simeon,
Simeon does great.
some of the Chardonnays, Malbecs do great in some areas.
Where are people growing Malbec?
There's
Fallon,
Fallon, they had some.
Okay.
But they had a little hard time with it. But they also grow that Malbec down there, out of Bishop at 6,000 feet.
At Schatz Bakery.
Schatz Bakery.
We got some of that last year.
Oh, you
Yes,
did?
Mhm.
Yes.
I've been meaning to visit him. I haven't seen
We'll
him
let
for
you
years.
try and see what
Yeah.
you think, how it's coming. I've got some in my backyard. Malbec
Okay.
that does well.
Oh, good. Yeah, because
Yeah.
I've been very curious about Malbec because it grows in Argentina
Mhm.
in very similar climates to here at very similar elevations, and
Right.
it does extremely well. In fact, the higher the elevation, the better the quality. So
Okay.
this is, it's one of those grapes we never tried. And of course, the vineyard isn't the best location for trying anyhow. At the UNR vineyard, I mean, not the vineyard.
No, it's not vineyard. Of course, we know what you mean.
Well, that's it. Here I am at Nevada Sunset Winery with a nice glass of Alicante Boucher. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you would like To see more videos similar to this, then please like this video and/or subscribe to my YouTube channel. There will be more videos like this, and there will be additional videos on winemaking practices.